Here we go. We've got two types of taps. The top one is known as a standard or cutting tap. And you can see it's got a flute or a groove that runs the length of the tap. And that groove, usually there's 2 or 3, form cutting edges on the teeth of the screw threads. That actually cuts as it goes through the hole. So it removes material and little chips fall out. The second type is known as a roll tap or a forming tap. You notice this does not have any flutes, doesn't have any cutting edges. What this does is compresses the material and actually forces it into the shape of a screw thread. So this is the two types of thread of the taps that we've got, cutting and forming. I prefer the forming taps for the smaller taps that I use, the 172, 256, also the odd 80. The next thing we're going to look at is the types of taps. Now, there are 3 general types of taps: the taper, the plug, and the bottoming. And how do we tell the difference? Well, if you look at the tip, you'll see that the taper tap has the first couple of threads ground off, so that as it begins the cut, it has to remove a very small amount of material. Makes it a lot easier, and it gradually, as it moves up the tap, takes off more and more material. The plug tap also has some threads removed, ground down, but not as many. So you can make a deep hole with the screw going all the way almost to the bottom, not quite. The screw will not go past this point because the threads haven't been completely cut. Now that's where the bottoming tap comes in. The bottoming tap has its threads all the way to the bottom, as it says, so that the screw can go all the way down into whatever material you're actually tapping. So, those are the types of taps. So we have the taper, the plug, and the bottoming tap as the 3 shapes.